And we are live on Twitch. At least we're live on Twitch right now. And it looks like we are officially live here on YouTube. So as you can tell by the thumbnail, and joining this channel, we are going to be going over the Lions versus the Niners this Sunday. And I cannot wait for this one. Brock Purdy versus Jared Goff. Brock Purdy got a lot of hate in that last game against the Packers, but at the end of the day, we won the game, and that's all that matters. If you're just tuning in right now, feel free to tune in the live chat, post any comments, questions, try to highlight it here, bring it onto the screen. Also, if you're watching this at a later time, please comment. Let me know your predictions. At the end of this video, I'm going to give my prediction, but we're going to go over like the spread, the total, the injury statuses, and just what people are saying around the media and everything. What's everyone's take on this game? Everything's kind of just loading in here. We're getting set. So there we go. All right. So as you can see, I've talked about this before, but the weather is going to be great for this game. They don't have it right here, but there's no rain in the forecast, thankfully. They do have the total here at 51, which is crazy because they had it around 50 during the rainy day game, and it definitely could have hit at the end there, especially if the Packers would have scored, twice. Or scored again before Love threw that interception. They could have scored, and they definitely could have got that total past 50. So they have it at 51 again. If I were going to bet on this game, but I don't bet on my own games for the Niners, if I were to bet on this game, though, I'd be all over that over 51. It could be like 60, 70 points we can get on this. If you're just tuning in, feel free. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. What up, Derpy? Everyone wants America's team in the Lions, but the 49ers, regardless of Samuel, have been dominant. That is true. Like, you're right. Lions are like the Cinderella story for the NFL, you know? Everyone is cheering for the Lions. Everyone loves Dan Campbell. You know, he's a very motivating coach. He gets his guys to buy into his system, and look what the Lions are doing. They look amazing. They look great. They're a fun team to watch. They're dynamic. They're high speed, all that good stuff. But the Niners are all that too. A lot of people hate on Brock Purdy. They just hate just because he's not like the other quarterbacks, so to say. He's not a Lamar Jackson. He's not a Patrick Mahomes. It's okay. He's Brock Purdy. He does what he needs to do. He came back that last drive and won the game for us. That's pretty much what it comes down to. He could have thrown an interception at the end there, just like Jordan Love did, but he didn't. Appreciate the comment in there, Derpy. I wish I could post the comments so everyone could see it, but I guess if you're on YouTube, you could see. People watching on Twitch, feel free to post over there. I got a post in the let's see. I got a post in the Discord. All right, so yeah, going to the spread here. The Niners are favored by 7. You know, I like it. Favored by a touchdown. We were favored by 10 versus Green Bay. But the funny thing is, I'm actually more confident going into this game versus the Lions than I was versus the Packers. All week long, I was super nervous that we would lose to the Packers because they had nothing to lose. They were coming in strong. But the biggest thing was the rain freaked me out because the Niners play so bad in the rain. And you guys saw it firsthand how bad the Niners played. Yes, we won the game, but man, so much was going wrong for us. We got someone on Twitch. Looks like spam. Derpy, Jordan Love. Don't even get me started on that. Well, what do you mean by, are you mad at Jordan Love? Do you love Jordan Love? Or what do you mean by don't get me started? Are you a Jordan Love fan? But yes, for this game, I definitely do think the Niners cover the spread. I think we win by double digits. But man, I'm very superstitious when it comes to this because I get scared thinking, oh, yeah, we'll blow them out of the water. And then, it's extremely close like that Packer game. But I am very confident in this game, just mostly because the weather is going to be great. Purdy plays great in good weather. We've played great in the past against Jared Goff. He does not play well against the Niners. When he was on the Rams, Niners would mostly always beat him. I think we lost to him once. The big thing is, though, Deebo Samuel. Yes, he got injured in that first quarter, pretty much like the second play of the game, or at least for the Niners. He got injured, and he got out and didn't play the rest of the game. Usually Brock Purdy loses when he doesn't have Deebo, and he proved everyone wrong and still got the W without Deebo the whole game. Derpy, you said no, it's the fact that he could have beat the 49ers instead of seeing them in this game. No clutch gene. Yeah, but I wouldn't be too hard on Jordan Love just yet. I know he's been in the league for a while, but you got to realize he's been behind Aaron Rodgers for such a long time. This was his first full year as the Green Bay quarterback. First full year. So sure, he didn't have the clutch gene this year, but not a lot of rookie quarterbacks or rookie quote unquote quarterbacks have the clutch gene. I mean, look at CJ Stroud. He had the clutch gene, I guess, that first game. He looked great, wild card weekend. But come on, beating the Ravens, that's kind of tough. And a lot of people thought he had no chance of even beating the Niners, and he kept it close. You could just tell he's a rookie. You could just tell he's young. He's not the smartest yet, but he's learning every single game. He's going to be dangerous, I believe. Trust me, I'm so glad he screwed up on that last throw to throw that pick. Like, man, we needed that. Because you never throw it in the middle of the field while you're rolling out. Purdy did that one time, and he got very lucky in a different game. Anyone else popping in here on Twitch, on YouTube? Feel free to post in the chat. So I was talking about Deebo Samuel. So this guy named Matt Mayoko, I follow him. He's a 49er reporter. He is very respected, very good. He's on top of everything. He tweeted out, 49ers, Deebo Samuel does not have any fracture on his shoulder, but he is still sore. The 49ers are uncertain he will be available for the game, but they should have a better idea by Wednesday or Thursday. With all the trash talking that's been going on, I think it's Deebo and Gardner. They've been going at it for a while now over the season. This is their time to go at it face to face. I don't see Deebo missing this game. And I think Deebo will play. But man, a shoulder injury sucks because you go shoulder down. When you're running the ball, he runs hard. You go shoulder down. You get hit in the shoulder almost every play. You get every play you have the ball, you're going to get hit. It's most likely going to be in the shoulders. So that's a tough injury to have. Derpy, once again, you'll watch the big game for the movie trailers, commercials, no interest in the actual game. When you got Usher, the Nevada governor wanted AC/DC, and we get Usher. I don't care if it's Usher, but yeah, I wanted someone else. But it is weird that we have Usher. Very weird, I must say. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Derpy, who's your team? I'm sure you've told me many times. Are you a Packer fan? Another thing Matt Mayoko tweeted out earlier today. This is the forecast in Santa Clara. It is not raining on Sunday, right there. 69 degrees, 51 the low. So that looks perfect. Partly cloudy, perfect. As long as there's no rain. Don't forget to like the video, guys, if you're just popping in here. More likes, we get more people coming in. This is something tweeted out. The Lions have lost 13 consecutive road playoff games. Their last road playoff win was in 1957 against the 49ers. So, can they change it and get a win here when they play the Niners? Oh, Steelers fan. Okay. Niners played Steelers first game of the season. It's good for us. Yeah, I don't know what to think about the Steelers, man. They're kind of lost with Tomlin, you know. But I guess he's staying. Yeah, so comparing the stats here, it's pretty even here. Total yards, pretty even. I mean, there's just so many stats to talk about here. We both have 12 interceptions. Goff and Purdy. Rushing, we're almost identical here. We got a little more rushing yards. Almost identical in attempts. 500 apiece, pretty much. It's pretty crazy. Red zone efficiency, we're 67%. Lions are 64%. Man. Yo, what up, Matt? Oh, yeah, Matt, you are a Lions fan. I forgot about that. Goodell's going to make sure the Niners win. That's the big thing. Like, obviously, everyone says NFL's rigged, NFL's scripted. We all know it's going to be Niners, Ravens. But, I mean, come on. You got to think Niners were the best team in general this season, most of the season, and Ravens were the best team in the AFC most of the season. So it's not like it's a shock. But, hey, dude, this is not a walk in the park for the Niners this game. Even the Chiefs, don't count out the Chiefs, man. It's Mahomes at the end of the day. He could beat Lamar. If any team could beat Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, it's the Chiefs. I had Bills for sure beating the Chiefs last night, but that didn't happen. Ever since the Lions-Cowboys game, you're convinced the fix is in. Yeah, that was a weird one, man. That was a weird one. That was crazy. But even if you won that game, I guess that could have put you in the 1 seed for sure. Yeah, it's been a weird season, but everyone takes the narrative, NFL's rigged, NFL's rigged. What's everyone going to say next year, you know? Because it very well could be 49ers, Ravens in the Super Bowl. You just go by color scheme. Yo, does anyone know the color scheme of next year's Super Bowl? Have they done that one yet? Because you know everyone's just going to... They should throw everyone off and just do the color pink for next year's Super Bowl. Just throw everybody off. Or just don't do any color at all. Just do like all silver or something. There's some stats here. Whoops. Look, Jared Goff's last 5 games versus the Niners, 0-5. 0-5. Big stat there, but well, like I say all the time, it's the playoffs. Anything could happen. The Niners' last game going into that fourth quarter versus the Packers, Shanahan has not come back from a 7-point deficit in 30 games. He was 0-30. He's never won in the fourth quarter when he's down. And look, he finally won. But I mean, we're only down by 7. If Lions win, which they could, we would get destroyed by Baltimore. Dude, you're telling me I'm scared of Baltimore. Niners already played them on Christmas Day, and we got destroyed. If we have to play them in the Super Bowl, I would not be confident at all as a Niner fan going into that game. I would not be confident one bit. So I'm just take it one game at a time. All my focus on the Lions. It is weird to see like commentators like on ESPN or Fox Sports. They're just like talking about pretty much if Niners face the Ravens, who will win. It's like, no, let's focus on these games. Because like I said, Mahomes could win. He could definitely beat Lamar. That's one team that could beat Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. And they do say if the Chiefs make it, there you go. Taylor Swift will be at the Super Bowl. If you're just popping in on Twitch, feel free to. We are live on Twitch too. I haven't been live on Twitch in a while, but I'm live on both today. Lamar Jackson is the best running back in the game, dude. He destroyed. He looked like a running back over the weekend, but we all knew that. He could throw too, though. What if the season started and ended with the same matchup? So what do you mean started and ended? Did the Lions play the Ravens this year? I have no idea. Anyone else coming in here, feel free to say what's up. Don't forget to give the video a like. We'll get more people coming in. So yeah, Goff 0-5. Oh, this is when Greenlock called it. I think he said. Oh, sorry about that. My bad, guys. Thank you for letting me know, Matt. My mic was out. I muted my mic because I was playing that video and I completely forgot to unmute it. Thank you so much for letting me know. Of course that happens. I didn't really say much. Oh yeah, my big statement I said was Lamar Jackson has not lost or has only lost once to the NFC his whole career. So he dominates the NFC. Lamar Jackson dominates the NFC. So if he goes to the Super Bowl, you could pretty much call it a lock. Maybe not guaranteed. Obviously, it's the Super Bowl. But that Lamar Jackson and the Ravens will win the Super Bowl if they make it there. Because he dominates the NFC. He's not afraid of him. But the AFC he has trouble with. It's crazy. He did almost lose against the Rams. We got more people coming in here. We got some people on Twitch. Feel free to say what's up. I'm going to stay live for a little bit. I just want to talk everything. We could talk about the other game going on, Chiefs, Ravens. I'm just trying to get the latest here. But, man, I am so happy it is not going to be raining. Oh, this is funny. So, a lot of the receivers, so Ayuk and Devo, are defending Brock Purdy because everyone's giving Brock Purdy so much crap. Like, he's not, he's a system QB. He's only good because of McCaffrey, all this stuff. But Devo said, never seen so much hate for a QB that led the league in almost every category. Y'all bugging. The tape don't tell lies. Y'all need to stop dissing and turn on the tape. That's for everybody. Ayuk said that. Well, they got to back up their quarterback. What are the pro bettors right now? Almost every expert, supposedly, the experts, are on the spread, the Niners spread. So tons of people thinking the Niners could beat the Lions by double digits. I think it could go that way just because I like our chances here with the good weather. I would bet the over too. They have it at 50 points or 51. I would be all over the over. I think we're gonna get like 60 to 70 total points here. Both offenses are amazing. Let's see if you guys can hear me better now. We are live on Twitch, just so you guys know. Or we are live on Twitch and YouTube. But man, this is like the best time of the year when it comes to sports in general. I love football. I'm a huge 49er fan. We're in another championship game, NFC Championship game. Last year was so disappointing, losing Brock Purdy in the first quarter, pretty much our first drive against the Eagles. So this is a huge redemption spot for us. But the Lions have nothing to lose. That's for sure. The Lions definitely have nothing to lose. And they're going to come in here with the lowest expectations, but they're going to hold themselves high. Dan Campbell is going to be, he's going to be motivating his guys to come in and beat us. 0% chance of rain, 2-mile-an-hour wind, 68 degrees. Oh, wow, this is an interesting stat. The 49ers have scored 45 touchdowns in the red zone this season, most in the NFL. The Lions have allowed 35 when defending the red zone this season, tied for 5th most in the NFL. So that's the big worry for the Lions. I know that is their defense. They're not worried about their offense too much, but their defense is the big thing. And that's why I think the Niners can put up a ton of points. Feel free to post any questions, comments in the chat. On this article, this guy made a pick 49ers -7. The Niners struggled against the Packers, but I'm more than happy to buy the dip when it comes to making this matchup. As much as the Lions are fun to watch, I simply can't see them keeping the 49ers at bay with a pass funnel defense. The Lions allowed the 6th most passing yards in a regular season and just let Baker Mayfield throw for 349 yards and 3 touchdowns. And that's Baker Mayfield with a few weapons, not as many weapons as the Niners have. And pretty much when they talk about the Lions, it's mostly, oh, they've never been here before, or they haven't been to an NFC Championship game since 1991. No experience. Jared Goff versus the Niners, not very good. So, the Lions have a lot to prove here, a lot of people to prove wrong. The Lions are still 7-2 against the spread on the road during the regular season. But they were also 5-4 to the over on the road. Okay. I think the over is going to hit in this game. I think it's going to be really high scoring. All right, what is has Mayoko posted anything? Let's see what Bleacher Report. Let's see if Bleacher Report's posting anything new here. So the big thing is, oh, here we go. Dante Whitner believes the 49ers have their franchise QB. Let's see what he has to say. Yeah, man, Juwan Jennings came up huge for the Niners in that game. He always does, man. He always comes through for us, Juwan Jennings. Most likely he will not be on our team next year, but man, he is a clutch receiver. Oops. That's a big thing too that I've mentioned when the stream first started is Purdy has not won without Debo. I think they were saying he was 0-3 without Debo. So that was one of the big knocks on Purdy. If Debo's injured or out of the game, Purdy's not the same. He's going to lose the game. He loses games, and he proved everyone wrong just right there. Just with not having Debo, that's one of the things there was a knock on Purdy for, and he proved them wrong there. That's a huge question. Is Brock Purdy our franchise QB? Definitely, we got to wait and see how this game goes versus the Lions. If we win it, we go to the Super Bowl, see what happens there. That's a big question mark, man. I would love to have Purdy as our QB, our franchise QB. He's a smart guy. He makes smart decisions most of the time. Sure, he could clean up a few things, but, he's only going to get better, I believe, and only going to get smarter as an NFL quarterback. If you're just popping in here, feel free to post in the chat. We are also live on Twitter. I'm only going to be live for probably like 10 more minutes here. I've been live. How long have we been live? Like 30? We've already been live for 30. Okay, cool. But hopefully we'll be able to do more live streams throughout, the rest of this month leading up to the game, or I'll definitely be making more videos. But I said I would give a prediction on this game. I'll give a score prediction. The spread right now, the Niners are favored to win this game by 7. The total's at 51. Niners win the game. I got to say the Niners are going to cover the spread and win by more than 7 points. I think it's going to be a 36 to 24 game. Niners win it. It's going to be high scoring. It's going to be well over 51 points, I believe. I just think this is a great spot for Brock Purdy, especially in good weather, especially if Deebo comes back, but everyone else is healthy. Trent Williams is healthy. I think Niners win 36-24. What is that? Win by 12? Well, that's my prediction. Post your predictions in the chat. If you're watching this at a later time, post it in the chat or in the comments. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are getting closer. Today's Monday. We got 6 days or something like that. 5 or 6 days till this game starts. 3:30 start time. Or 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific on Fox. I'm curious if the line will change throughout the week. I'm sure it will. But it's been staying pretty firm at 7 since we found out about it. Not a lot changing there. I feel like the total will go up. Probably 50. I could see it going up to 53, 54. I think it's just going to go up. We'll see. A big thing that weighs on that is Deebo. If Deebo is officially ruled out for some reason later in the week, then the spread will change probably to 6 to maybe even 5.5. I don't know. But we could still win without Deebo. We definitely can. He's not everything on the team. It'd be great to have him, of course. But yeah, that's going to be my stream, guys. Appreciate everyone that's been watching. Appreciate all the people that have commented during the stream. If you look at the live voting, because there's been a poll on YouTube, who will win the game? Lions fans or people are cheering for the Lions, that's for sure, to win this game. 67% of you guys are on the Lions to win, 33% on the 49ers. If I could vote on it, obviously I'd pick my Niners. But, most of America wants the Niners to lose just because they're hating, just because they don't like Brock Purdy. They think he's a fraud, all that stuff. So in this spot, everyone loves the Lions. They're like the Cinderella story right now. So people that aren't big fans of the NFL or just people, their teams are already out, of course, they're just going to be cheering for the Lions. They're probably not even going to be cheering for the Ravens or the Chiefs. If it was Lions versus Ravens or the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, everyone would be cheering for the Lions because no one wants to see the Chiefs win another Super Bowl. I know I don't want to see the Ravens win a Super Bowl. So, yeah, that's the big reason why a lot of people will be on the Lions this NFL playoff season. But I do think Niners could definitely put the brakes on the Lions season and win the game. and win it pretty easily. I wouldn't say easily, but they can win it by double digits. It's going to be a dogfight, though, that's for sure. All right, appreciate all you guys watching. Thank you so much for tuning in on Twitch and on YouTube. I'll do more live streams where I'm on both Twitch and YouTube. Get more people watching. And, yeah, you guys enjoy your week. Enjoy the game. I'm going to try to make more videos throughout the week. Or just follow me on Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. So I'll see you guys then. Have a great day.